And girls, this is Miss O'Leary again. So it was snowing this morning outside my house. How do you feel today? Are you excited because of the snow? Are you cold? Are you happy? Now, you see in front of me some clothes. And look it, I have these. I'm going to put this up here as well, actually. So you see in front of me a lot of different types of clothes and things that you would wear out in the sun. So what are these? What would you wear? Would you wear your sandals out in the snow today? I don't think so, or winter. So what we have is boots. You would wear boots, and boots or welly boots. Sometimes they can be waterproof, so they won't and they go up above part of your leg, so they won't let the cold in, isn't it? You want to wear nice warm boots, so you wouldn't let the cold in, and you wear them on your feet. Then what would you wear on your head? You'd wear a nice woolly hat, wouldn't you? That's nice and warm. And why do you need a hat? You put a hat on your head so that your head stays warm and doesn't get wet. Or if it's not snowing but it's just cold, you could wear the earmuffs. Sometimes people wear earmuffs, but would you wear earmuffs if it's raining or if it's snowing? Because your head would still be exposed. You might be better off with a hat. Or if it's really, really cold, you could wear the earmuffs and then under the hat. So you could wear the earmuffs under the hat. Then, what do you wear on your feet? You would wear woolly socks, wouldn't you? Nice woolly socks to keep your feet warm underneath the boots. You wouldn't wear ankle socks today. Now, I have different types of gloves depending on the type of day it is. So what are these called? So these gloves, you put them on your hand, but your fingers all stick together. And sometimes people say that is warmer if your fingers are close together. So these are called mittens, and they're nice and woolly. Now, but if you're throwing snowballs, you'd be better off putting a plastic bag over your mittens so your mittens don't get wet. Sometimes you'd want to put something plastic so they don't get wet if you're going to be throwing snowballs. Or you could just wear gloves, so the 5-fingered gloves. So these would keep your fingers warm, okay? So how many fingers do you have? You have 5 fingers, and you put the gloves on your fingers, don't you? So nice warm woolly gloves. And like I said, if you're going to be throwing snowballs, I put plastic gloves over your woolly gloves so they don't get wet. Now, if it's a cold day, but it's not too cold, sometimes people wear fingerless gloves. Do you know what fingerless gloves are? Fingerless gloves are gloves where you can still see your fingers. But would they keep you warm? I don't think they keep you warm. So you'd still get cold, but you could put them on over your gloves to make you extra warm. Now, what else would you need to wear? So would you just go out with them in a t-shirt? No, that wouldn't be enough. So you'd also put around, what is this? What is this? This is a scarf. So you would wrap a scarf around your neck, wouldn't you? You would wear a scarf. So you would wrap a scarf around your neck. And then you'd want to wear nice warm pants, wouldn't you? And maybe even 2 layers of pants. So don't forget about your pants as well. Now, and you wouldn't wear a t-shirt, would you? No. You'd have to wear a warm jumper and maybe some t-shirts underneath the jumper. So a few t-shirts and then a nice warm jumper. Or some people might wear a different type of jumper with a zip. You might wear a hoodie. So some people might wear a hoodie. They mightn't wear a jumper, they would wear a hoodie. So that's what some people would wear, a hoodie. And then what's the most important thing that you would put over that? You would wear your coat. So you'd have to wear a coat, wouldn't you? A warm coat or jacket that would keep you warm, because it's really important to stay warm in the snow. So your mom or dad or your brother is going to ask you, what will you wear in the cold? Then you answer with a full sentence. You would where I would wear a coat and a hat and a jumper and a scarf to keep me warm. And then you would say, I would also wear a hat and gloves and boots on my feet so my feet don't get wet. So make sure you answer in full sentences.